Welcome back, yo. Welcome back to another video, man. Today, woman reveals why they hate attractive men and why a 9 to 5 is not for attractive men. Without further ado, here we go.
This post is for men specifically, why they don't like attractive men. Now, the reason being that attractive men most likely are going to have to go into business themselves, or attractive men are going to have to figure out some way extra source of income, because if you're attractive, the way that they'll treat you at the workplace or at home, your parents will treat you, is because you're an attractive male. And attractive men, the thing about them is that they're very, I'm not to say they're rare, but or like even most
attractive men are actually rare, but
women, attractive men can come by the dozen. You feel me? So you're really gonna get bad treatment if you're a man who's very attractive. So don't really think that how people treat you is the truth. People would treat you, if you're a prince, they're not gonna treat you, if you don't even know that you're a prince, but you're a prince, people are not gonna treat you like a prince just to make sure that
exactly, man. People are going to try to dim your light down, right? People are going to constantly try to make you feel less than, right? You will truly never feel like you fit in, man. That's the truth, man.
Become king. So like, keep that in mind. You might have to start your own business. You may have to start something. This is why jobs aren't for everyone, because no way attractive men can work at a job. Think of how many individuals are going to envy him, because number one, he's taking all the customers, all the women like him. Think about the boss. Think about how he's going to feel. Like, you're going to have to start your own shit, or you're going to have to start some type of clothing brand, whatever the fuck you need to do, become a singer, because that's just not going to work out for you. I'm telling you. Anyways, come to us on our podcast. If you like these talks, go on our website. We have our
But you know, this is what it really comes down to, right? When you are in these spaces, right, people will not want to see you around them, right? Because the moment they see you, they are going to start projecting constantly, right? When they see you, they're going to be thinking, damn, I wish that I was as fit as him, right? They're going to be thinking, damn, I wish that I looked good as this dude right here. And then instead of them feeling inspired by your journey and where you are at, they're just going to want to hate. They are going to want to be gossiping. They're going to want to be saying all these things that aren't true. For my second job, I was just chilling, minding my own business. And I worked at that job for a week, and the manager came up and was like, hey, we need to have a chat. And the manager told me that, hey, the people at this job aren't really rocking with you. And mind you, I did nothing wrong, bro. I didn't cuss nobody out. I didn't disrespect nobody, call them out their name, nothing. Just for whatever reason, because I wasn't giving them attention, validation, they said, I bet we are going to wrap you up and get you the hell out of here, buddy. You are not welcomed here. So I just felt away. And then he was like, yeah, well, we can put in a good word for you for a different location. At that point, I'm like, man, screw this shit, bro. It's cool, right? Even my first job, it's the same thing. I came in, just did my damn thing. Customers would come in, flirt, all that. But then the people that I worked with would be hating on me, bro. And the women liked me at the job too, though, right? So when they saw that, they're like, oh, he's a threat. And they will try to eliminate you, bro, because they view you as competition. They view you as a threat. So, and bro, this even goes way back. This is how crazy it actually is, right? If look at, bro, just look at the story of Joseph, right? If anyone here is a Christian or has even read the Bible, bro, this hate for attractive people and just people chosen, right? People with a certain aura about them, when they see that light in you, and this goes way more than just being attractive, but the Bible says that the Potiphar's wife was even trying to sleep with Joseph because Joseph was actually a very attractive and fit guy. But guess what? He said no. The moment he rejected her, she was trying to get him killed, bro. But he stayed loyal. And guess what? He got taken up. But there were so many people who didn't want to see him win. But everything worked out by the glory of God, bro. But it's just gonna be a struggle, and that's why she's saying in this video, attractive people have to make their own way into this world. And it goes even deeper, bro. even your own family will just start beef with you for no reason. You are minding your own business and they just want to fight you. They just want to start drama. They just want to just rile you up. And it's unfortunate, but sometimes, bro, you have to distance yourself from the people who are trying to tear you apart, even if they're family, bro. And it's tough because, listen, yes, there are pros, but then there are also cons. A lot of the times, even the friends that you make, you got to be careful, bro, because they might envy you, right? They might not want to see you succeed, right? The moment that you start climbing up, they're not going to be happy for you deep down. They might be all ha ha, and then they're going to be like, oh, there goes Mr. Muscles again. There goes Mr. You are just minding your business, grinding out, trying to make a way for yourself in this world. But the moment that people see you doing better than them, they want to dim you down, right? They want to make you feel less than. And I felt that my whole life, bro. I didn't feel like I belonged anywhere. I've always felt like an outsider, right? I've never felt truly understood by the majority of people in this world, man. You know, and only people like us can truly relate to how that feels, man. Especially if you are more on the introverted side, right? People can sometimes take that the wrong way, right? People think that you're being rude, right? People think that you're being disrespectful or arrogant, or you see yourself so much more higher than them. But in reality, sometimes attractive people struggle with self-esteem because of how the majority of people have made them feel their whole lives. And that could be their families, that could be their friends, that could be their co-workers, their peers at their jobs, at school. So oftentimes we are to ourselves, because every time we try to open up, the world is like, we're just gonna try to drown you out, because we don't want you to step up to your true potential, right? We don't want you to know that you are a king, like this lady was saying, right? Because the devil will try to make you feel like you're just dirt, bro. You're not even worth it. You're not even worth a damn breath. And the reality is, you are valued so much, bro. But a lot of people, a lot of women will play a lot more games with you because she just doesn't want to compete, right? Some women might even be rude towards you because they get an ego boost from making an attractive person feel down about themselves, right? Or try to make them feel ugly. And that's how deep this really goes, bro, right? It can feel like the world is against you. And that's why, for me personally, bro, I don't want to go back to a 9 to 5, bro. I'm tired of dealing with the fakeness. I'm tired of dealing with the boss who wants to get with me, but I don't want to get with her. And now she's on my ass, right? Taking me to HR, right? Saying that I'm doing this and I'm doing that, or I'm just a minute late. And then it's just a big deal all of a sudden. And now it's just dirt on my damn name, bro, for no reason. Or people will call you weird because you're just to yourself, because you aren't this super socialite, right? Because a lot of attractive people, we can be social, but we're also introverts too, right? Well, at least I am, right? I really don't like being out there all crazy. I'm just a very chill dude for the most part. I'm not trying to be the life of the party, even though sometimes when I go out, it can feel like that. People tend to gravitate towards me, but I'm not doing anything necessarily special. I just dress well. I know how to move with confidence, right? And that aura, right? That God-given aura. It's a blessing to just be outside and to just be in shape and healthy, well-groomed, to just be able to just breathe and live, bro. And sometimes we take a lot of this for granted because human beings tend to focus more on the negative more than we do the positive, right? It's that whole thing, right? 1,000 people could say great things about you, and that one person says, you look like ass, bro. Especially on this channel, bro, people can spread so much hate, calling me a sub-5, calling me mid, calling me all this stuff. I'm just like, at the end of the day, I don't really care, bro, right? You have to develop your own inner self-esteem, right? You have to learn to be confident in yourself, because people will try to bring you down, right? People will try to make you feel like absolute trash of a barrel, right? And it's happened most of my life, and I felt very low about myself to the point where I wanted to delete myself out of this damn earth, bro. And that's how bad it was, bro. So you discover that you are a king. You are not a peasant. Just know that. See, this woman was speaking mad facts, and it's even spiritual, bro. People will try to bring down your spiritual vibration too, bro, right? Because they don't want you to rise. They don't want you to fully walk in your kingship. But you will always have to remind yourself, right? You are not like everybody else. You were never meant to be everybody else. And once again, this is more than just being attractive, right? Joseph, yes, he was attractive, but he had this spirit about him, right? He had this sense of greatness about him that God knew and that the people around him knew, but they didn't want him to know. So they sold him. They threw him in a ditch, hoping that he would die, hoping that he wouldn't succeed, hoping that he wouldn't find his mission. But guess what? At the end, God made a way for him, bro. And the same, if you stay focused and you lock in, bro, and trust God, he's gonna make a way, bro, for you, man. Happy New Year's, man. Blessings and love, y'all. Peace out.